Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where last episode I was definitely not at my peak performance and allowed this rebellion to happen. Okay, fantastic. It was just one of those days, you know? Sometimes that happens. Now we do need a marshal here, and we're gonna put in this guy. And hopefully I'm performing better today. We'll find out. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna raise all of our troops right here. They have a numerical advantage on us. So we need to negate that. We will raise up our troops. They are locked into moving here. They're now moving back to their capital. Now, we should definitely move down to speed 3. Are they going to let us catch them up here? Looks like no. Okay, so we should siege this. And we're going to leave behind a siege force here. The question is, can we prevent this siege force from being stack wiped? Possibly. We don't want to go too far away. We also don't want them to group up, if we can at all help it. They have a number of troops up over here. That's fine for the moment. There's also this guy and these guys. So it's definitely a concern. We do need a siege leader here. This is very important. So there we go. Now, if we can catch this army, that would be amazing, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. Unless they let us. Which they should not do. Yeah. We're not going to continue to pursue that. These guys are going to group up to some degree. But that's fine for the moment. We will start up a slow siege here. And we will take that back. No problem. Now, these guys are down over here. Actually, if they're going to siege our capital, we have to go defend that. And this is a good fight for us, if we can take this. So, this siege has been won. We're going to head up and siege here. We're keeping an eye on these guys, but we want to eliminate this force. That is incredibly important for us that we catch this. These are walking this direction. If they come down into this county, we have to bail on this siege. They're going north. Okay. So these guys are running away from us. This is very good. They don't escape here. We catch a large chunk of their army. This is huge. Okay. The carps, huh? We'll try to make a great deal. There we go. We got one. Fantastic. Now, I believe this barony is rebelling. Yes, it is. Okay. So this will be our next siege target. We captured a valuable hostage in that battle. That's a big deal. Okay, they're locked into this. I don't know why they chose to do that. They must have not been paying attention or something. But we're just going to defeat that force. We stack wipe that. And that is perfect. That puts us up to 8 and 20. And that brings the numbers much more in line. So let's take a look at what's going on up here. Okay, I think I would prefer not to fight that force for the time being. For the time being, we're going to head up over this way. We should probably resupply our main army sometime soon, but right now, I think is not the time for that. Now, they're going to finish this siege. But for them to have ticking war score, they need to control the entirety of Sweden. Or actually, the entirety of Scandinavia, isn't it? Yeah. They need to control huge amounts of Scandinavia. So that's fine. They are losing this war. And this siege is not that relevant to it. We will eventually have to go take that back, probably. What was that value? 9%? Eventually. Okay. And they're going to siege up over here. For now, this is fine. We will allow them to take attrition up here. And that bug again. I hope Paradox fixes that one soon with the middle mouse scroll. It's a bit annoying, for sure. We're going to continue to siege. Yep, cooks have been constructed. That's nice. We're going to head up over this direction. Now, they're basically fully grouped up here now. So this is pretty much their whole army of 16,000. But they're taking attrition. And we kind of are too. But I feel like we're sieging faster than they are. Yeah, I definitely feel like that. Are they willing to white peace? They would. Do we want to white peace? It's an option. We'll keep our options open for right now. I'm currently leaning towards not white piecing. And we're going to grab defensive measures for that sweet, sweet garrison size. That's actually quite good right now. And we're going to head on up. So, I mean, they're going to finish this siege, obviously. Yeah, they've got like 16,000 troops. We're at 46% right now. And we're just going to continue sieging our way through here. I don't think that there's any point right now in fighting their army. They're all grouping up. So we're going to get a good number of how many troops they actually have here. And, I mean, we could have added them up. But yeah, this is their entire army. That's the whole thing. Okay. So are they coming down to deal with us? I wonder. No, I think they're coming to siege over here. If that's the case, we're going to come up over this way. They're splitting up. We have a small opportunity here. Because they've split up. We're going to come over this way and see if we can catch this force separate from their force over here. Note how they're locked into here. We're going to fight this and we will win. It says that we'll probably lose. I don't think that's accurate. I don't think that's accurate at all. They are going to stream in reinforcements, but we are winning. We're still winning. With their last round of reinforcements, now we're losing. Okay, fair enough. We almost had enough. We're going to retreat. That's fine for the moment. We do need a new steward, and we desperately need a new marshal. So we'll put this guy in. He is absolutely unorganized army. Okay. He will not currently accept white peace. That's fine. 45 days, 57 days. He'll accept white peace after we're done with this. Honestly, I'm thinking we should white peace. I feel like we maybe rolled poorly there, but I also think I miscalculated their number of troops a little bit. But that's fine. Let's go ahead and finish up this siege. And now he'll white peace. So we'll offer that. I mostly just don't want to fight this war, right? It was a mistake to let it fire anyway, so we'll just white peace it and pretend it never happened. We're retreating back to Homestead here, and we'll get rid of this soon. Oh, our commander died in the battle. That's what happened. Got it. Okay, well, that'll do the trick. We'll disband. And let's go back to working on our economy. Ah, sweet, sweet economy. We're bumping up to speed 4. And we are going to build monasteries. Over here, we've got wooden barracks coming in. We're going to want to build military camps next, since this is part of our military duchy. So this will be done in 6 months. We've got some time there. Yeah, show in the Jarl. He didn't bring gold, and that makes me upset, but I guess it's okay. This ransom would be acceptable. We'll go ahead and build forestry. A lot of this is maxed out, but not all. This monastery here absolutely needs hunting grounds, so we'll put that in. And what is our current court chaplain opinion? +2. We could definitely get that higher. We're going to work on swaying her. So that'll be good. We do need a new Chancellor, and this guy will do the trick. Excellent. Then we need Hunting Grounds is the only option here. These are maxed out over here, so that's all completely good to go. Wonderful. We are, of course, going to get our military camps done here just as soon as we have that ready to go. Our capital county is maxed. The poem is, of course, mocked. As well it should be. Okay. Very few locations left to hit here. I like it. So we'll be able to focus more on court grandeur and intrigue and inheritance and things like that after we... Actually, we need to get this military camp built. After we're done getting all of this built. That will definitely be our focus at that point. So this city is going to finish up its logging camps, and we're going to have to build hunting grounds. There are no other options here. The king must pay his due. Done. He owes us 50 gold, and we got our 50 gold. So we could sell trivial titles. We'll go ahead and do that. That gives us a good amount of gold, and with that... Ooh, that's very nice. And with that, we will host a modest feast to work up our prestige a little bit. That is something that we need to do, so that'll be fine. You're both responsible. We're going to take their 100 gold and pay for the feast. Fantastic. Our son Horther has died. That's unfortunate, but we're not very stressed about it, so that's fantastic. Let's see, what else do we have here? Basically everything here is good to go, right? We're very close to it, anyway. I think we have everything at level 1, bare minimum. So that's great. We'll go ahead and call a hunt next, because we want to work up our prestige. 145 gold for 150 prestige? Do it. People believed our scheme. We bought our beast from the market. And we'll get the head of a bear. So that gives us a bear skull artifact. And where can we mount that? We also return home reinvigorated. We could mount that not on a pedestal. It's a small wall ornament. Yes. Cool. So we'll go ahead and mount that on the wall. And of course we've got this, our foremost champion. A healthy rivalry between meddlesome fighters is to be expected, but the growing discord between Askell and Skuld is scouring the mood? Apparently it's scouring the mood. Okay, gotta make sure that mood is very clean. Fantastic. At court. Askell is widely regarded to be more skilled, but Skuld clearly takes issue with the assertion. In the middle of an audience, the latter bursts into my throne room and, clutching her sword hilt, cries, "Askell! Only one of us can claim to be the Emperor's most skilled champion. Meet me outside, and I will settle the question." Askell responds viciously. "I would cut you to pieces where you stand if it were not for the presence of my lord, you unrelenting witch. Apologize, and I may spare your life. Better act quickly if this escalation is to be halted." Well, we could gain court grandeur. We could duel them ourselves. We'd fight with Askell here. I don't think that's a good idea. We'll spend court grandeur. We're not too focused on that right now. Now we can also hold court, and that might not be a bad idea. After all, we could use court grandeur. So let's go ahead and do that. We've got 3 petitioners, and let's see what they've got. King Sigurthur, my vassal, strides forward, clearly eager to hear my response to his petition. My liege, you need never question the loyalty of House Heed, but our relationship would be stronger without the threat of persecution for our beliefs. It is for Odin alone to decide which of his followers are righteous. No. No. He needs to convert. He is old Asatru, so that's not going to work. Is it not enough to be king? Jarl Nupa boldly steps forward and, without providing any context, proceeds in hushed tones. I can persuade the malcontents to back down if you agree to redress our contractual burdens. Though rumored to be a fulcrum for traitorous desires of greater autonomy in the Scandinavia, surely this is a charge Nupa would never publicly admit to. We are going to throw him in jail. Done. They're hanging us, hounding us. We could keep order, my lord. Please, we can organize ourselves without all the death. A peasant man from the county of Metalpod, an area plagued by unrest, assures me that control can be restored without undue bloodshed. Just 20 free control in the area. This would ultimately result in more control, but at the cost of popular opinion. We're just going to take the 20 free control. There's no downside to this. There we go. My business here is done. Fantastic. So we can hold a grand bloat, and that's fine. I don't think we will. Not right now, anyway. We have a stewardship perk available, and we are going to grab organized muster rolls for that sweet, sweet levy reinforcement speed that we currently don't need, but will, I'm sure, come in handy later on. Assuming we don't die before then. We are 60 years old. We did just discover Banis, and we can extort our subjects. We'll go ahead and do so. But I want to check over here. So, Banis was discovered. We're fascinating and exposing public works. So we're going to switch off of this, and we are going to go into early medieval and go for battlements. Cool. So that's fantastic. And we're just going to extort this county. Now, I do want to check in on our succession situation. Yikes. Skilled tactician, adequate bargainer, and tough soldier. So actually, this guy is the guy that we probably should have inherit. So we're going to have him... What? No, I want him to be the one that marries. There we go. Weird. Okay. Maybe once he becomes our heir. So we're going to go ahead and disinherit this guy. It's fairly expensive. We're also going to disinherit this guy. Done. So now we have this guy as our player heir. And now we're going to arrange marriage between him and someone else. But maybe we need to let it tick here. Oh, he's not in our court. We'll invite him to our court. There we go. That makes more sense. Now we can find him a spouse. Perfect. And we will go ahead and go for this quick spouse, probably. She'll be fine. Perfect. Okay, sounds good. Now, let's go through here, see if there's anywhere to spend any money. The answer is a definite maybe. Yes. Fantastic. Forestry here. And what else do we have? Anything else? Well, this is going to finish up here in 2 months. Okay, and we know this is all maxed out, so that's not a big deal there. This Jarl wants to be released from prison. I decline. 100 gold is not worth it to me. Especially when you consider we're probably going to have another rebellion here in a couple years, considering that we white-pieced. So that's something to think about. We're going to upgrade guild halls here. Our wife is pregnant. That actually surprises me. She's only 31, I guess. Well, we'll see if it's a male child or not. If it's a male child, we could have a big problem. We'll see. We can demand a payment from this guy. I guess we may as well. And we can create titles, but I don't think there's a huge reason to do so just now. So these constructions are finishing up. We will be done with them very soon here. So that's really good. Once we have that done, then it'll just be until our tech goes up. Which will be fine. Hunter's Lodges in 10 days. And we'll get guilds. We're going to go for a larger cattle herd, and we succeeded. Excellent. And we're going to get 50 gold from this guy's gifts. Wonderful. And at this point, I want to check our development here. Is our development growing? No. Well, yes, a little bit. That existing development is rough, of course. It's unfortunate that our last tribal... Well, not our last tribal, but our public works was very delayed in the tribal techs. There's no doubt about that. That'll be done in 4 years, which will help us, but it will not... 20 development? Okay, yeah, that will help us. But it will not fix the problem long term, for sure. A son. Problem solved. Okay, so there we go. No problem there. Our prestige is low. There's no doubt about that. And we're not endorsed by our court chaplain currently. Now, we are working on swaying her, but we haven't gotten much progress on that. I do think that we should work on our court grandeur. So let's go ahead and hop in now to our court grandeur, and we can just bump this up to absolute max. That'll cost 13.05 per month. That's acceptable. Fantastic. Now, we're currently set up as a tribal court, and we could become a warlike or an intrigue court. We are going to swap to an intrigue court, but that costs 500 prestige. So we're going to need to get that going. As soon as we get 500 prestige, that'll be fine. And now we could make it by creating some titles here. And in fact, I think we'll go ahead and do this. Okay, so that is this. So that de jure belongs to this guy. But that's in Estonia. So we are instead going to give it to this guy. We'll grant that over. Perfect. We're at 371. We're going to make the other duchy as well. So the other duchy is up over here. And we'll grant that over to this lady. While we're at it, we'll see if she'll convert. Only an 18% chance, but it's worth a shot anyway. Ah, she won't do it. Okay, that's fine. So let's hop back into our royal court, and we are going to switch over to an intrigue court. We, of course, are not going to do a warlike court because we're not doing a warlike play, so that'll be fine. And our court grandeur is just going to tick up to level 9. That's great. Absolutely fantastic there. So, do we have anywhere else where we can build constructions? We're actually done here. Those sound far-fetched. His lies were exposed and we got 75 prestige. That's great. We're going to build our trade port. But we are exceptionally close now to having this completely done. This city is now done. We'll try to save a fortune. Hey, we succeeded. Perfect. This guy wants an alliance. I decline. Okay. Yep, all of these look good. This one will require one final upgrade in 9 months. This one still requires quite a bit. Okay. Well, we are exceptionally close now. This one requires quite a bit. This city and this temple. So just those 3. That's not bad. Our court grandeur is below expectations, but it is rising, so that'll be fine. I'm not concerned about what we're paying on our court amenities. That's only 13 gold. And hey, we convinced her. Fantastic. So now she should be endorsing us. Is she fully endorsing us? Not quite. We do have a lifestyle perk here. We'll go ahead and take popular figurehead. Domain limit +2 will be nice. That'll allow us to hold all of our castles, actually. So that would be wonderful. Domain limit of 12 is our only goal right now. This guy's truce to us ended. What a jerk. Court grandeur is now level 5. It'll continue going up. And I do want to take a look in here. So our weapon and our trinket here need to be repaired. It's not showing up in here, though. Oh, no, it is. Here it is. We definitely need to repair these. 150 gold, and for the fine sword, 38 gold. Not bad. Okay, sounds good to me. We'll go ahead and get this county maxed out now. So this is now all completely good to go for its current tech level. So we need this city, and we need this city here. That's it. Just these two. 13 months and 7 months. Okay, both of them have a little ways to go, though. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we will wrap up our economic structures. Oh, right. We actually need to revoke this from this guy. We'll swap over to swaying him, and we'll see about getting that done next episode as well. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. What city is this? Let's find out quick. Yes, you can have it. Beautiful. Okay, see you all next time.